Kanye, could you come in and get your books and sitting down, please, and pull up your happiness scales?
Providing the opportunity for Victorian primary school children and their parents to choose Buddhist religious instruction, including the teachings of the Buddha and the practice of meditation, is the major aim of the Buddhist Education Program. It's a program of the Buddhist Council of Victoria and is managed by a committee with representatives from a cross-section of Buddhist temples and traditions. The committee members and teachers are all volunteers.
The most important thing about meditation posture is that it's comfortable. So now use this opportunity to come inside. We're going to focus on the breath first. Focus in on the breath that's with you all day, every day. The cold breath coming in and the warm, moist breath leaving the nostrils. Breathing in, breathing out, 3, 2, 1.
The program has been in operation since 2004 and now runs classes in several Melbourne and country primary schools. The aim was to create a curriculum which was inclusive of all Buddhist traditions and which introduced primary children to the basic values of Buddhism. As well, the curriculum includes the life of the Buddha, the Jataka tales, traditional festivals, and of central importance, meditation.
Dwelling in the present moment, I know, is a wonderful moment. Okay, opening your eyes. Oh, well done, students. Beautiful meditation. Shall we go onto the play now? All right.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, narrator.
There was once a man who was a drummer in a band. He had a son, and the young man was also into the drums. And the young man would go to his room and practice what he had heard. One day during the holidays, the boy's father suggested that the boy come and do a gig with the band. Awesome! Trust me, Dad, I will back you all the way! So he practiced long and hard in his room, much to the discomfort of his mother.
All the volunteers have been through a careful selection process, including a recommendation from a member of the Sangha, and have passed all the necessary security checks for working with children. Volunteers do not need to be qualified teachers. The Buddhist Council provides training in suitable teaching methods. All the volunteers are trained in and teach the same curriculum across all schools.
So you're the one making all the racket. Where's the party? There's no party. I did a gig tonight and I even got paid. Then give us your money.
Application forms for volunteer teaching are available from the website.
But don't go too far. Excess shun, drumming lost, what drumming won. He didn't get much sleep that night as he lay in bed and thought about his father's advice and how he would be a much happier person if he took the heed to when to stop. He learned his lesson, but he didn't tell his parents.
Oh, excellent. Good acting. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Right, costumes off, please. Sitting down here and we'll have the dedication.
We'd like to dedicate what all merits we may have accrued to learning about the Jataka tales and the past life of the Buddha and trying to meditate to the benefit of all beings.
May all beings be happy.
Well done. Thank you very much.
We learn about the Jataka tales, we learn how to meditate, we sometimes do plays and stuff, and I just think it's real fun. I like meditating, but I also like some of the things that we learn about are really, really interesting. Yeah, I liked learning about the Dalai Lama. Pretty much the meditating was the best thing. It makes you, I think, a more calmer person and a person that's more willing to get along with others. If you're more calm after meditating, it helps you with day-to-day life because you're calm and you're more like you want to get along with people if you're calm. But if you're all angry and stuff, you feel like it's like everyone is being like really mean to you, even if they're not.
If I've got a lot of work at school, or if I've got something on my mind, I often try and go into a quiet place and I try and concentrate on my breath. It gets easier because in grade 3 you're all distracted and there's like every like noise you have to go and look at it, and yeah, now you can just stay focused.
Well, in Buddhist classes, it's more like trying to relax and trying to get a clear mind, whereas in school you're trying to cram more things into it, so it's quite different.
The Foundation Planning Committee of the Buddhist Education Program was comprised of representatives from more than 10 Melbourne Buddhist temples. The process to develop both the school's curriculum and the teacher training course took almost 2 years. Participation and consultation with the Sangha and the slow but careful steps of trialling the material ensured that the foundations of the program were appropriate and inclusive.
I pledge to myself on this day to try to be kind in every way, to every person, big and small, when I love myself and others too. That is the best that I can do.
Close your eyes, sit nicely, straight up, hands, yep. Close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. Concentrate on the breathing as you breathe in and out slowly. Relax your mind.
I think it is very important for young people to be instructed in the practice of meditation. Especially in Buddhism, we speak about 3 forms of training, and meditation is really at the heart of it. There's the ethical training, there's the training in wisdom, and both of these come from practice of meditation. And this program, with this emphasis on Buddhist meditation, I think is a wonderful thing for the children to be learning, because if they practice meditation, they will gain some form of self-awareness, which will teach them a great deal about themselves and about other students, and how to interact with other people with sense of ethical awareness and also with more wisdom.
Okay, I am going to give each of you one page of a story. You know how stories are? They have a beginning, they have a middle, and they have an ending, right? But I'm not going to tell you which one is page 1, which one is page 2, whatever. You've got to organize amongst yourself. All right? And then we can work together as a group and organize it.
I hope I get the last one.
You hope you get the last one?
Okay.
You hope? Can we start with Iraj? Can you read out yours?
The Buddha told her to find some mustard seeds to prepare the medicine. Such seeds should come from those families that had never had a dead person. Only then would the medicine work.
So firstly, I'd just like to mention that we have in Victoria about 92,000 Buddhists. Now, although we can't say they're Buddhists spread out throughout all of Victoria, we certainly have a large population and a growing population. As the last census shared with us, there is such a growth of the Buddhist population, it has nearly doubled since the previous census. We are very committed to develop our communities, develop our material temples, our physical environments, to develop both the social and economical welfare within our communities. But I think we're not really foreseeing in a greater distance how these communities are going to survive, and where is Buddhism going in the future. One of the things I would like to really point out is we are, at the moment, a rather aging population of Buddhists in Victoria. We have a large number of middle-aged, middle-class community who are supporting the temples, who are very interested in keeping the ethnic and social values of the communities going. But is it really growing as far as the children go? And I would really like us to look into our own communities and ask these questions. Have we adequate Buddhist education for our children? We need finance, and that's in all areas. We are spending sometimes millions on some of the very big temples. We are spending a large amount in our community development programs. We have many social work programs. We have many awareness programs. I would like that we spend a small percentage every year. We put aside a small percentage to dedicate to further education of children. And it is not a large ask, but it is certainly a dedicated ask, and it is certainly one that I think if we are aware of what is happening with this wonderful project, we will be very generous.
Look at the pictures here. Can you quickly tell me what this first one is about? Cameron, was she successful?
No, she couldn't find and went back to the Buddha.
And what did Buddha say?
The Buddha said, that's how life is. Everyone dies.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you can find it in mustard seeds.
Very good.
We value the education of the schools. We value the higher education of children. And we value very much the future of multidiversity in this culture. But are we really valuing the possibility of fulfilling our community, our Buddhist communities, with enough teachers that can support the roles that are required within an education program? So we are always needing new teachers and new interest in this path. So I really would ask, if there are people who have the time and have the interest, please consider to become a volunteer teacher.
And how has the story helped her? Did the story help her in her grieving?
Yes.
Yes, how?
Like Buddha told her to take some mustard seeds from whoever didn't die.
Yeah.
And she didn't find one.
So what did she realize?
Everyone in the family dies.
Everyone in the family dies. So does it make her pain more or less?
Less.
Why?
Because everyone in their family died. I know.
It is.
Because it happens to not only her but everyone else as well.
It happens, yes. And that is precisely the reason why Buddha went to meditate, because he wanted to find out what is the cause of suffering, what can we do about it, and how can we end suffering like that.
The teaching Buddhism is to teach the child with good thoughts. So if we teach Buddhism from the beginning, they become very calm and quiet and harmless to the society. If you want this society to be peaceful, so we have to teach Buddhism and practice Buddhism and help to practice Buddhism. That's why it's very necessary to teach the children to practice meditation in the schools. It's very necessary to help people to teach Buddhism in any way, funding or other ways. Money is not the happiness. The happiness is, it should be within. Therefore, we have to help whatever we can to introduce the Buddhism to others and help them to practice this great religion.
May we be happy, May we be peaceful. May we be free from harm. All right, I'll see you next week. Thank you.
The program is open to both Buddhist and non-Buddhist children. Non-Buddhist students make up almost 50% of the total. Demand for the program continues to grow. Each year brings new requests for Buddhist RI classes.